guys, welcome back. So we are still in quarantine, but I wanted to show y'all a simple DIY centerpiece and table setup. Obviously this is not a venue table, this is my kitchen table, but I covered it with an ivory linen that you would get at the venue. So just kind of pretend that this is a circle table at the venue. We're gonna have to just use our imagination. So when you book with us, we do include black or ivory linen. For today's video, I'm just gonna go ahead and go with an ivory. So I got all of this stuff that I'm showing y'all today either at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, or Dollar Tree, and it was really, really cheap. So this is, if you are on a budget and you are a DIY bride, this is a good option. So I got these chargers at Dollar Tree, and they were $1 a piece. So what these are is you're gonna set them on every place setting, and then the plates would go on top of these. They're pretty good quality for being $1 a piece. They're thick, they're plastic, but I mean, they're really pretty. They're black on the bottom and then gold on top. And they did have silver too, so if you want silver, that's another option. So I'm just gonna set these up on my rectangle table, but if you had a round table, just pretend like it's a circle. And then you're gonna have probably anywhere between 8 and 10 per table, depending on your guest count. So this would be my first step, the chargers. Second step, I got these at Dollar Tree. They are glass and it's just a circle. So what this is it's gonna go in the middle and it just gives some dimension to the table. Another option, if you didn't like these, is you could do a wood slice. So kind of cheated a little bit. My friend actually made these for me. He cut down a tree and then sanded them and put like that poly gloss on them. And I have had these for almost 3 years now, and they have held up perfect. So he actually did a shiny side and a matte side for all of my tables at the venue. It was so nice. But you can buy these. So we're gonna go ahead and go with a wood slice. Next, I have mason jars. So typically you would wanna get either some baby's breath or roses or some kind of flower, or you can even do a floating candle. Is really pretty. So that's gonna be empty because we're in quarantine and I can't go and buy anything, but just pretend that there's something in that. And then next, these came from Michael's. There are candles. I'm gonna just do 3. So things actually look better if you do them in odd numbers. So if you're gonna do anything on a centerpiece, make sure it's an odd number, not an even number. For some reason, aesthetic wise, it just looks better. So there we go so far. And then these came from Michael's. They had black and white. They were on sale for half off, and I am obsessed. They come in a pack of 8, which is really, really nice. So for today, I'm gonna go with the white, but they do have 2 options. So you could do a little accent. Awesome. And then last but not least, you're gonna wanna do either some kind of reserved sign or a table number. If you're not doing assigned seating, that's totally fine, but you at least need to reserve family tables. So your parents are gonna be outside taking photos with you after the ceremony, and when they come in, what happens if all the tables are taken and they wanna sit with your grandparents or aunts, whoever they wanna sit with? What if it's all taken? So you need to make sure that you have reserved tables for immediate family. So I have this sign. This one was $4.99 at Hobby Lobby. So you could write reserved on it, or a big 1, or like whatever family, your last name, like Smith family, Jones family, write that on there. And then that could be one display option. Or they have these itty bitty little ones, which are super cute, and these are like 99 cents. And then they come in multi-packs too. So you could just go ahead and write family or reserved or the table number, and then just set that right there to the side as well. And so this is an easy display setup. The chargers, the mason jars, the lanterns, the candles, the wood slices, all this, honestly, for had about 130 people, and I think I probably spent $300 on everything. Not bad at all, but again, I kind of cheated because somebody made me the wood slices for free, which was super nice. But again, if you have family that is useful and can give you those kind of resources, use it. Just make sure that they know that this was their wedding gift and that they don't need to buy you another gift. If they're donating anything like this to the wedding, that does count as their wedding gift to you. So I hope that you'll like my simple, easy little decor setup. A big thing, let me just tell you to keep in mind is whoever is doing all of the setup, if you are DIYing, it's gonna take a long time to set everything up, opposed to hiring like a florist company, because then the florist company would send enough staff to have everything set up in an appropriate amount of time. If you're DIY, then you have to supply the staff, like your family, your friends, or your day of coordinator to do all the setup for you. So just keep setup in mind and the amount of time that you have at the venue when you're deciding if you want to DIY or if you want to hire a florist to do it all for you. Another thing to keep in mind is going to be cleanup at the end of the night. So who's going to take all this home? If you had a florist doing all your centerpieces for you, they would come take like the big pieces that everything is in, and you could just keep the flowers or donate the flowers to like a nursing home. But if you're DIY, then you have to take it all home, hence the big mound of decor I have in my house, because now I have nowhere to put it and nothing to do with it. So just keep in mind that you are going to get stuck with all these decorations after the wedding if you're not going to rent them out from somewhere. So I personally would probably do a blend of DIY and going with a florist to do some things. That way it's not 100% stuff that you're stuck with, but it's really up to you. I hope that y'all like the video and that you like my little setup. Have fun at home in quarantine, make fun of it, do something, experiment with your table setups, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.